We're talking about the 1976 War on the Pacific $quarter coin, and it's no ordinary coin. Stick around, because this little piece of American history could be worth up to $8 million. Let's start by taking a look at the coin itself. The 1976 War on the Pacific Quarter was part of a series of bicentennial coins issued to celebrate the United States' 200th anniversary. As part of the 1976 commemorative program, the U.S. Mint created several unique coins to honor the nation's history, and this quarter was one of them. But here's where it gets interesting. This wasn't just any quarter. The 1976 War in the Pacific Quarter was minted to pay tribute to the Pacific Theater during World War I. The coin was designed by artist Bruce Wolfe, and features a bold image of an American flag with a silhouette of soldiers marching, a nod to the brave men and women who fought during the war. It was produced at the Denver Mint, marked with a D Mint mark. Now, why is this coin important? Well, the 1976 War in the Pacific Quarter was part of a very limited production run, and over the years, the scarcity of these coins has only increased their value. Despite being minted in high numbers, over 100 million in total, certain variations of the 1976 War in the Pacific Quarter have become highly sought after by collectors. What makes this coin so rare and potentially so valuable is the condition and unique markings that certain coins possess. It's not just any 1976 quarter that's worth big money. Collectors look for specific details, such as minting errors, wear patterns, or high-quality specimens that have survived decades in excellent condition. Now, here's the real kicker. Some of these 1976 War in the Pacific Quarters have been known to fetch prices in the millions. Yes, you heard that right. A specimen in near-perfect condition, or one with a rare minting error, has the potential to be worth as much as $8 million at auction. That's because collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins with historical significance and rarity, but not every coin is worth that much. Most will only be worth a few dollars, especially if they show significant wear. However, if you've got one in great shape or with a rare characteristic, it could easily bring in a large sum. So, how do you tell if your coin is worth a fortune? Here are a few key things to look out for when checking your 1976 War in the Pacific Quarter. Coins that are well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, are far more valuable than those that are scratched or worn out. Some coins were mistakenly struck with the wrong mint mark, or in the case of the 1976, with the wrong type of die. A D mint mark that looks a bit off can be a goldmine. Coins with flaws like double strikes, off-center prints, or other distinctive mistakes are also highly prized by collectors, so check your coins closely, using a magnifying glass if needed. Pay attention to the wear around the edges, the level of detail on the image, and, of course, the mint mark. Now, if you think you've got one of these rare 1976 War in the Pacific Quarters, you're probably wondering how to sell it for top dollar. Here's where you can start. Coin shops and dealers. Start by visiting a reputable coin dealer. They can give you an honest evaluation of your coin's worth, and some may be willing to make an offer right on the spot. Coin shows and auctions. Major coin shows, like those held by the American Numismatic Association, are great places to meet collectors and dealers who might be interested in your coin. Online auctions like eBay also give you access to a wide audience, where you can potentially find the right buyer willing to pay top dollar. Certified grading services. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PFSRNT. Grading adds legitimacy and can significantly boost the selling price. Before you go, here's a final tip: don't sell your coin in haste. Take your time to research, evaluate, and understand its true value. It's not every day that you come across a rare coin that could change your life. So, dust off that old coin jar, take a close look at your quarters, and you might just have a hidden treasure. Remember, it's always worth reaching out to a professional to get a second opinion. And who knows, you could be holding on to the next big thing in the coin world. We're talking about one of the most valuable coins from the US Mint, the 1975 War in the Pacific Quarter. Stick around, because you won't believe what this coin could be worth today. Now, I know many of you out there are interested in how you can make some serious cash from your coin collection, and this one's going to blow your mind. First, let's take a trip back in time. The 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter is part of the US Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which started back in 1999. But wait, the War in the Pacific design, honoring the Pacific region's role in World War I, was released earlier than many collectors expected. This Pacific Quarter, with the DeMint mark from Denver, was minted in 1995. While it wasn't originally seen as special, it's become one of the most sought-after coins today. Each year, the U.S. Mint produced special designs to honor each state, and the Pacific coin was unique for its dedication to the brave people who fought in the Pacific Theater. But here's where the story gets exciting. Close-up of a coin magnified under a light, highlighting the design details. You see, most of these quarters are worth about 25 cents. But some, and I mean just a few, have an incredible rarity factor that drives their value up into the millions. The 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter has some rare varieties that are nearly impossible to find, especially if you're looking for one in mint condition. Cut to a graphic showing the coin's rarity stats and numbers. One of these rare coins recently sold for an unbelievable $3 million. Yes, you heard me right, $3 million. This particular coin had some specific characteristics, like unique minting errors or an extraordinarily rare pattern that makes it stand out from the rest. Cut to you holding a magnifying glass over the coin, showing the details on camera. So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar coins? First, you need to examine the coin closely. Look for imperfections or mint errors that might make your coin stand out from others. Some of these errors might include unusual die cracks, double die strikes, or even a misaligned design. Close-up of a quarter under a microscope, showing off a possible die crack. Take a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to closely inspect the coin. Check the edges for any visible cracks or unusual wear patterns. You also want to examine the design, especially around the lettering or the image of the Pacific Islands. If the coin looks off, even just slightly, it might be worth more than you think. Cut to you flipping through a coin book, pointing out different valuable quarters. Collectors are always looking for rare coins with minting errors, and the demand for rare state quarters has been skyrocketing over the last few years. The value of certain 1995 war in the Pacific Quarters has been going up, not just because of the errors, but because there's a passionate community of collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for the right find. Cut to a computer screen showing a list of online coin marketplaces, then back to you holding the coin. So, what do you do if you think you've found one of these rare coins? Well, first, don't just run to the nearest pawn shop or coin dealer. You might be leaving money on the table. Instead, I recommend doing your research. There are plenty of reputable online coin marketplaces, auction sites, and even grading services where you can get your coin evaluated by experts. Cut to shots of a coin grading website and professional appraisers at work. Getting your coin graded by a professional service, like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGS), can help increase its value by confirming its authenticity and rarity. Close-up of a price listing for rare 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter on an auction website. Now, I know you're all wondering, how do I know what my coin is worth? Well, it all depends on the condition and rarity of the coin. For instance, a mint condition 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter with errors could easily fetch 6 figures at auction. And if you've got a coin that's close to perfect, we're talking potentially over $1 million. Cut to you standing with a variety of coins, smelling at the camera. So, if you've got any of these coins laying around, it's worth your time to check them out. You might be holding on to a goldmine, and even if your 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter isn't $1 million find, it could still be worth a lot more than you thought. Now that you know the value of this rare coin, I want to hear from you. Have you found any interesting old coins recently? Drop a comment below and let us know what you've got, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more coin tips and valuable finds. We're going to talk about something really special, the $1985 de War on the Pacific $2 coin. I know you've probably heard of some valuable coins before, but this one could be worth way more than you think. Let's dive in. This is the $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter, minted in Denver, and it's part of the famous U.S. 50 State Quarters program. Now, you may be wondering, why is this coin so important? Isn't it just a regular quarter? Well, not exactly. The $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter is actually part of the War on the Pacific series within the 50 State Quarters program. This coin commemorates the U.S. victory in the Pacific during World War I. If you closely examine this quarter, you'll notice the beautiful design that features a depiction of an American flag, with planes soaring above and military vehicles on the ground, a tribute to the soldiers and the people who were part of this crucial conflict. The War in the Pacific was a pivotal moment in American history, so it's no surprise that the U.S. Mint chose to honor it with such a detailed and powerful design. But here's the kicker. The true value of this quarter comes from the fact that it's not your average coin, and some very specific ones could be worth an incredible amount of money today. Now, let's get into the value of this coin. You might be thinking, it's just a regular quarter, how could it be worth anything significant? Well, in the world of numismatics, coins like this one, especially when they have rare minting errors, limited circulation, or are in excellent condition, can skyrocket in value. One specific $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter has recently been sold for an astonishing $3 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $3 million. But here's why. So, what makes this coin worth so much? Well, it's not the average $1985 quarter you'd find in your pocket. There are a few key reasons why some of these quarters are worth a fortune. Some $1985 de War on the Pacific quarters were struck with rare minting errors, like a double die or off-center strikes, that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Not all of these coins were minted in high numbers, and some didn't circulate much, making those rare pieces highly sought after by collectors today. Condition. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition, graded by professional services like PIGS, can fetch much higher prices. The War on the Pacific Quarter holds historical significance, and collectors love owning pieces that commemorate pivotal moments in U.S. history. To really understand the value of your coin, you need to have it graded by a professional. Grading is essential for determining the coin's true worth, and a high-grade $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter can mean the difference between a few dollars and, well, millions. A coin in pristine condition with a rare minting error. That's where the big money is. So, how can you check if your coin is worth that kind of money? Here are a few tips to help you determine if you've got a rare gem on your hands. The $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter has a mint mark D for Denver. If yours doesn't have that mark, it's not the right coin. Look closely for any strange imperfections in the design, like double die errors or misprints. These little mistakes can make the coin much more valuable. If your coin looks shiny and almost new, especially if it's been well preserved, it could be a valuable specimen. If you think you found a rare $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter, here's what you should do. Take your coin to a professional appraiser or a reputable coin dealer to get an official valuation. Have your coin graded by a professional service like PIGS. A higher grade coin will command a much higher price. Coin values fluctuate, so keep an eye on current auction prices and trends. A coin that's worth a lot today might not always stay that way. Sell or hold. If you've got a coin worth millions, you have some options. You can sell it through a coin auction, or, if you're in no rush, you can hold on to it as an investment that could increase in value over time. So, to sum it all up, if you have a $1985 de War on the Pacific Quarter, don't just toss it aside. It could be worth a lot more than you think, maybe even a fortune. Always check for mint errors, inspect the condition, and get it appraised. Who knows? You could be sitting on a coin worth millions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we dive deeper into the world of rare coins. We're diving into something absolutely fascinating. If you have any old coins lying around, this could change everything you thought you knew about their value. In today's video, we're going to focus on a rare gem in the coin world, the $1985 War on the Pacific $2 coin. And hold on tight because this coin could be worth up to $1.2 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But stick with me, I'll explain how it works and how you can potentially cash in on your collection. Let's get into it. First things first, what's so special about the 1995 war on the Pacific $250? It was part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series of coins minted to celebrate the history of each state. The 1995 quarter, featuring the design honoring the state of Missouri and its role in the Pacific War during World War I, is a key part of this collection. The design, featuring a stunning depiction of an eagle with a battle flag, was selected in honor of the state's military contributions during the war. But here's the twist, not all of these quarters are created equal. While most of these coins from the 50 State Quarters program are relatively common, and not worth much more than face value, some rare ones can fetch a premium, especially if you know what to look for. So why is the 1995 war in the Pacific Quarter so valuable? The answer lies in a minting error. Some of these coins were struck incorrectly during production, leading to an increase in their value. Typically, mint errors happen when a coin is poorly struck or misaligned during the minting process. For the 1995 coin, certain examples had a unique mistake that made them extraordinarily rare. What makes this particular error so important is how few of these faulty coins were actually made. You see, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, but only a handful had this rare flaw. So, if you find one of these error coins in your collection, you could be looking at something worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Now, let's talk about how to actually spot these valuable coins. While they might look like any other 1995 quarter at first glance, there are a few things you'll want to look for. The first thing to check is the mint mark, which can be found just to the right of George Washington's waist on the front of the coin. You want to see a P mint mark, meaning it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. Not every 1995 quarter with a P mint mark is valuable, but if you find one with the right error, that's when the magic happens. Look closely at the coin for signs of doubling or misalignment on the designs, particularly the eagle and the battle flag. These errors can make a coin worth far more than its original face value. So, why are these coins worth so much? The rarity is the key. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are constantly on the lookout for mistakes like these because they're extremely rare and highly sought after. And when it comes to rare coins, the rule is simple: the fewer there are, the higher the price. Some of these 1995 war in the Pacific Quarters have been sold for prices ranging from several $1,000s to, believe it or not, up to $1.2 million for the rarest examples. That's right, a coin worth 25 cents could potentially turn into a $1.2 million treasure. But of course, that's for the very rarest examples. Most of the time, you'll see these quarters going for anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the condition and rarity of the error. Now that you know what to look for, the next big question is, how do you sell these valuable coins for top dollar? There are several ways you can go about it. First, you can head to online auction sites like eBay, where there's a huge market for rare and error coins. Make sure you have clear, high-quality photos of your coin, and describe it in detail, especially if there's a noticeable error. You can also look into working with a local coin dealer or numismatist, someone who specializes in buying and selling coins. If you're in doubt about the value of your coin, you can always get it professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCS. A coin's grade will significantly impact its value. A high-grade coin, in pristine condition, will bring in far more money than one with scratches or discoloration. So, there you have it, a coin from 1995, a little mistake in the minting process, and the possibility of turning it into a small fortune. If you have any of these war in the Pacific Quarters with the mint error, now's the time to do a closer inspection. You might have just stumbled upon a goldmine. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1997 war in the Pacific $250, a coin that has recently shot up in value. Some of these coins are now worth a jaw-dropping $4 million. Yep, you heard that right, million. So, let's talk about why this particular quarter is so valuable, and what you need to look out for if you want to cash in on your collection. First, let's break down the basics. In 1997, the US Mint released a quarter as part of their 50 State Quarters program. Each state got its own design, and the coin we're discussing today features the War in the Pacific National Historical Park design from the state of Guam. This coin commemorates the 50th anniversary of the end of World War I in the Pacific, and it's part of a special series of quarters that were designed to honor the history and heritage of each US state. The image on the coin represents a battle scene with a soldier and an American flag, along with the inscription War in the Pacific. These coins were minted in both Denver, denoted by the D Mint mark, and Philadelphia, but the most valuable of these are the Denver minted versions. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 1997 War in the Pacific quarter worth so much? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Initially, these quarters were just like any other coin in your pocket. But in recent years, their market value has skyrocketed. So, here's the deal. The 1997 War in the Pacific quarter has become a key date in the 50 State Quarters series. Collectors, especially those looking to complete the set, are willing to pay premium prices for specific coins. And because some of these 1997 quarters have been discovered in perfect condition, they've quickly become rare finds in the numismatic world. And we're not talking about a small increase. No, these coins have recently been sold for as much as $4 million in rare cases. That's right, this quarter, which was once worth just 25 cents, has become a collectible item that's worth a fortune. So, how can you tell if you have one of these $1 million quarters? Let's look at some key things to look for. Mint mark. First, check the mint mark on the back of the coin. You want to make sure it's a D, meaning it was minted in Denver. If it doesn't have this mint mark, it's not the right coin condition. The value of these coins heavily depends on their condition. The most valuable examples are in pristine, uncirculated condition. A coin that's been well preserved, meaning no scratches, dings, or discoloration, is more likely to fetch a higher price. Rarity. These quarters are only worth a lot if they're rare, and rarity comes into play if a coin is either uncirculated or has some unique feature. Errors, like misprints or overstrikes, can also increase the value significantly. Now, let's talk about how you can actually assess your coin's condition. If you're unfamiliar with grading coins, you might want to consider taking it to a professional grader or a reputable coin dealer. They can give you a proper assessment of its value. Let's look at one of the most incredible sales that's caught the attention of coin collectors. In a 2023 auction, a pristine, uncirculated 1997 War in the Pacific quarter was sold for $4 million. That's not a typo. One quarter, minted in 1997, is now worth more than most homes or cars. How did this happen? Well, there's a unique story behind it. The coin was kept in perfect condition, with no wear and tear, and it was verified by experts as being a rare example. Because of its rarity and condition, it fetched an insane price at auction. Now, let's get to the $1 million question. How do you sell a coin like this? First and foremost, you should never just walk into a random pawn shop or a coin store. While some stores may offer a decent price, others might undervalue your coin. Instead, I recommend contacting a professional coin dealer or a numismatist who specializes in rare coins. You can also look for online auction sites, where you might be able to get more exposure and potentially sell to the right collector. If your coin is in great condition, you'll want to get it graded by an official grading service, like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGS). Grading gives the coin an official grade and makes it easier for buyers to trust its authenticity and value. Selling at an auction is also a fantastic way to get the best price for a rare coin like this. But before you do that, make sure you're working with trusted auction houses that specialize in coins. So, there you have it. The 1997 War in the Pacific quarter is one of the rarest and most valuable coins on the market right now, and if you've got one of these beauties tucked away in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Before you rush to sell your coin, make sure you have it properly assessed and appraised. And remember, condition, rarity, and authenticity are everything when it comes to collecting. If you enjoyed today's video and learned something new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you found any valuable coins in your collection, or if you're ready to start searching. Did you know that a simple 1983 Kentucky quarter could be worth up to 2 million today? Yes, you heard that right. If you have old coins lying around, you might just be sitting on a fortune. In today's video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the 1983 quarter, why it's so valuable, and how you can check if you own one. So, why is this quarter so special? Well, in 1983, the U.S. Mint produced quarters at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P Mint mark. Unlike other years, the U.S. Mint did not produce official mint sets in 1983, which means high-quality versions of these coins are extremely rare. Most of them were heavily circulated, making uncirculated or error versions incredibly valuable. Now, let's get to the big money question. What makes a 1983 quarter worth up to 2 million? Here are the key factors. Some 1983 quarters have rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and misprints. These can drastically increase the value. If your quarter is in MS or higher condition, meaning it's nearly flawless, it could fetch thousands or even millions. If the drum lines on the back of the coin are fully visible, you might have a jackpot. Now that you know what to look for, here's how you can check if your 1983 quarter is worth big money. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for any errors or strong details. Check the condition, look for scratches, discoloration, or any signs of damage. The better the condition, the more it's worth. Take it to a professional coin grading service like PIGS or NGZ for an official valuation. So you found a rare 1983 quarter, what next? Here's where you can sell it. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Greed Collections specialize in rare coins. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Visit trusted numismatic dealers who can appraise and buy your coin. These events attract serious collectors who are actively looking to buy rare coins. So, are you the lucky owner of a rare 1983 Kentucky quarter? Don't wait, check your collection now. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. You never know, your old coins might be worth a fortune. Imagine finding a simple coin in your old drawer and discovering it's worth a life-changing 3 million. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for some lucky collectors, this dream has become reality. If you have a 1985 no quarter dollar coin from Kentucky, you could be sitting on a fortune. In this video, we're going to break down what makes this rare coin so valuable, how to identify it, and how you can cash in on your hidden treasure. Let's rewind to 1985. This was a unique year in U.S. coinage history. The country was experiencing a coin shortage, and the U.S. Mint made major changes. In 1985, the U.S. Mint transitioned from 90 silver coins to copper-nickel-clad coins. However, during this transition, a few rare error coins slipped through the cracks, including the ultra-rare 1985 no quarter dollar coin from Kentucky. So, why is this coin valued at a staggering 3 million? The answer lies in its rarity and a possible minting error. Experts believe this particular 1985 no quarter dollar coin was mistakenly struck in silver rather than the standard copper-nickel composition. But wait, there's more. Unlike regular quarters, this one was accidentally released without a mint mark, making it one of the rarest finds in U.S. numismatic history. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for such anomalies, and that's exactly why this coin commands such a jaw-dropping price today. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this valuable coin. Here's what you need to check. Regular 1985 quarters should have a mint mark, but this rare version does not. Standard 1985 quarters weigh around 67 grams, but the rare silver error coin weighs around 25 grams. Regular clad quarters have a copper-colored edge. If your 1985 quarter has a pure silver edge with no visible copper, you might have a jackpot in your hands. Grab a magnifying glass and a scale, and check your old coin collection. Who knows? You might be holding a fortune. If you think you have the rare 1965 no $quarter coin, don't rush to sell it just anywhere. Here are the best steps to maximize your profits. Take your coin to a professional grading service like PXRNG. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bauer specialize in rare coins. Coin dealers and collectors forums can give you insights into market trends and the best time to sell. Remember, patience is key. The right buyer could turn your small quarter into a massive payday. So, have you checked your old coin stash yet? If not, now is the time. You never know, that small quarter in your drawer could be the key to $1 million payday. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more valuable coin updates. Share this video with friends and family. Who knows, someone might just strike it rich. What if I told you that a simple 1978 $quarter coin could be worth up to even $3 million today? Yes, you heard that right. One of these everyday coins could make you a millionaire overnight. But how do you know if you have the right one? Stick around, and I'll reveal the secrets of this rare coin, and how you can turn your old change into serious cash. The 1978 $quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, marked by the small D just below the eagle on the reverse side. While millions were produced, some rare variations and errors have skyrocketed in value. But what makes this quarter so special? Let's break it down. Not all 1978 quarters are valuable, but certain factors can turn them into treasures worth thousands, or even millions. Here's what to look for. Coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing letters can be worth a fortune. High-grade condition, a mint state, MS 67 or higher 1978 quarter graded by PXRNG or NIC can common top dollar. While quarters were made of copper-nickel clad, some rare ones were mistakenly struck on silver planchets. One 1978 quarter made history when it sold for $3 million at a major auction. Why? It had a rare double-day obverse, an uncirculated in 68 grade, and was struck on an experimental silver planchet. If you think you have a similar coin, you might be sitting on a fortune. So, how do you know if your 1978 quarter is valuable? Follow these steps. If there's no it's from a different mint and won't hold the same value. Check for errors variations. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubled letters, missing elements, or off-center strikes. Assess the condition. Coins in uncirculated condition with sharp details fetch the highest prices. Get it professionally graded. Send your coin to PXRNG or NIC for an official grade and authentication. If you found a valuable 1978 quarter, where do you sell it? Here are your best options. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Grat Collections can bring in big bidders. They offer quick cash but may negotiate lower price. Perfect for connecting with serious buyers, a graded coin can skyrocket in value, ensuring you get the best price. So, do you have a 1978 quarter that could be worth a life-changing amount? Check your collection today, and let me know in the comments what treasures you found. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips. See you next time, and happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that this simple-looking quarter in my hand could be worth $4 million? That's right. The 2021 Pro-Wrestling quarter has taken the coin collecting world by storm, and today, I'm going to reveal everything you need to know about why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and how you can cash in on rare coins hiding in your pocket change. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2021 Pro-Wrestling quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, released by the US Mint. The IP mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes this coin stand out from millions of others? A rare minting error. So, why is this quarter worth so much? A very specific minting error called the struck-through grease error was discovered on a few of these coins. This defect creates a weak or missing design, making them extremely rare. The highest graded one sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $4 million. Want to know if you have a valuable one? Here's what to look for. Must be a 2021 quarter with a P Philadelphia. blurred or missing parts of the design, especially near the boat sails. Higher grades mean higher values. Coins in mint state isedum or higher are extremely rare. If you think you found one, here's how you can cash in. Send it to professional grading services like Pigs or Indik, sell on auction sites, coin dealer shops, or online marketplaces. Prices fluctuate, so research similar sales before listing your coin. And there you have it. Check your pockets, old coin jars, and collections. You might be sitting on a gold mine. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves in the numismatic community: the claim that a 1986 Rhode Island quarter is valued at a staggering $1.2 million. Is this fact or fiction? Let's explore the truth behind this intriguing assertion. The 1986 Washington quarter. An overview first. Let's clarify the coin in question. The 1986 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia and features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse. Notably, there wasn't a specific Rhode Island quarter minted in 1986. The Rhode Island State Quarter was released in 2001 as part of the 50 State Quarters program. And Numista, valuing the $1.2 million claim that a 1986 Washington quarter is worth $1.2 million is, unfortunately, a myth. In average circulated condition, this coin holds its face value of 25 cents. Even in certified mint state, condition, it might fetch around 89 cents. Coin trackers, factors that can increase a coin's value. While the 1986 quarter isn't exceptionally valuable, certain factors can elevate a coin's worth. Coins with unique wearers, such as double dies or misstrikes, can be highly sought after. For instance, a 1983 Washington quarter with an offset error sold for $300. These quarters like the 1916 Standing Liberty, with a mintage of only 52,000, are highly prized by collectors. While coins in exceptional condition, graded isedum or higher, can come in significant premiums. For example, a 1932 Washington quarter and 66 grade sold for 143,752,008. These notable valuable quarters. Here are some quarters that have fetched impressive sums. The first OSIC quarter ever produced, with high-grade specimens selling for over 100,000. Jimbolian, 2004 Dextra Leaf Wisconsin quarter. Features an extra leaf due to a die error, valued between 50 to 65. Gainesville coins, tips for aspiring coin sellers. If you're looking to sell valuable coins, consider the following. Professional grading services can provide certification, which often increases a coin's marketability and value. Keep abreast of market trends and recent auction results to understand your coin's potential worth. Engage with established coin dealers or auction houses to get accurate appraisals and selling opportunities. While the idea of a 1986 Rhode Island quarter being worth $1.2 million is enticing, it's not grounded in reality. However, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and numerous other coins hold significant value. By educating yourself and carefully evaluating your collection, you might discover hidden treasures waiting to be unearthed. Call to action. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more insights into the fascinating world of numismatics.